even more nursery rhymes from Childcraft. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddling stick and doesn't know what to do. Cock-a-doodle-doo, what is my dame to do? Till master finds his fiddling stick, she'll dance without her shoe. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has found her shoe, and master's found his fiddling stick. Sing doodle-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame will dance with you, while master fiddles his fiddling stick for dame and doodle-doo. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny's so late at the fair. He promised to bring me a bunch of blue ribbons. He promised to bring me a bunch of blue ribbons. He promised to bring me a bunch of blue ribbons to tie up my bonny brown hair. A diller, a dollar, a 10 o'clock scholar, what makes you come so soon? You used to come at 10 o'clock, but now you come at noon. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. As white as milk, as soft as silk, and hundreds close together, they sail away on an autumn day when windy is the weather. Little Nancy Etticoat in a white petticoat and a red nose. The longer she stands, the shorter she grows. 30 white horses on a red hill, now they tramp, now they champ, now they stand still. As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 sacks, each sack had 7 cats, each cat had 7 kits, kits, cats, sacks, and wives. How many were going to St. Ives? Old Mother Twitchit had but one eye, and a long tail that she let fly, and every time she went through a gap, she left a bit of her tail in a trap. 2 legs sat upon 3 legs with 1 leg in his lap. In comes 4 legs and runs away with 1 leg. Up jumps 2 legs, catches up 3 legs, throws it after 4 legs, and makes him drop 1 leg. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone, but when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. She went to the baker's to buy him some bread, but when she came back, the poor dog was dead. She went to the fruiterer's to buy him some fruit, but when she came back, he was playing the flute. She went to the fishmonger's to buy him some fish, but when she came back, he was licking the dish. She went to the barber's to buy him a wig, but when she came back, he was dancing a jig. She went to the cobbler's to buy him some shoes, but when she came back, he was reading the news. She went to the tailor's to buy him a coat, but when she came back, he was riding a goat. The dame made a curtsy, the dog made a bow. The dame said, "Your servant." The dog said, "Bow wow." 3 little kittens lost their mittens, and they began to cry, "Oh, mother dear, we greatly fear that we have lost our mittens." "Lost your mittens, you naughty kittens, then you shall have no pie. Meow, 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 you shall have no pie." The 3 little kittens found their mittens, and they began to cry, "Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have found." "Put on your mittens, you silly kittens, and you shall have some pie." Purr, 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 "Oh, yes, let us have the pie." Purr, purr, purr. The 3 little kittens put on their mittens and soon ate up the pie. "Oh, mother dear, we greatly fear that we have soiled our mittens." "Soiled your mittens, you naughty kittens." And then they began to sigh. Meow, meow, meow. They began to sigh. Meow, meow, meow. The 3 little kittens washed their mittens and hung them up to dry. "Oh, mother dear, do you not hear that we have washed our mittens?" "Washed your mittens, you good little kittens, but I smell a rat close by." "Hush, hush, meow, meow, we smell a rat close by." Meow, meow, meow. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush so early in the morning. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands so early in the morning. This is the way we dry our hands, dry our hands, dry our hands. This is the way we dry our hands so early in the morning. This is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands so early in the morning. This is the way we warm our hands, warm our hands, warm our hands. This is the way we warm our hands so early in the morning. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. He followed her to school one day. That was against the rule. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. And so the teacher turned him out, but still he lingered near and waited patiently about till Mary did appear. And then he ran to her and laid his head upon her arm, as if he said, "I'm not afraid. You'll keep me from all harm." "What makes the lamb love Mary so?" the eager children cry. "Oh, Mary loves the lamb, you know," the teacher did reply. "And you each gentle animal in confidence may bind, and make them follow at your call, if you are always kind." Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in his counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in her parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes. Down came a blackbird and snapped off her nose. Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Says Simple Simon to the pieman, "Let me taste your ware." Says the pieman unto Simon, "Show me first your penny." Says Simple Simon to the pieman, "Indeed, I have not any." Simple Simon went a-fishing for to catch a whale. All the water he could find was in his mother's pail. Simon went to catch a bird and thought he could not fail, because he had a pinch of salt to put upon its tail. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home and bring their tails behind them. Little Bo Peep fell fast asleep and dreamed she heard them bleating, but when she woke she found it a joke, and still they were fleeting. Then she took her little crook, determined for to find them. She found them indeed, but it made her heart bleed, for they'd left their tails behind them. It happened one day, as Bo Peep did stray unto a meadow hard by, that she spied their tails side by side, all hung on a tree to dry. She heaved a sigh and wiped her eye, and ran over hill and dale, and tried what she could, as a shepherdess should, to tack each sheep to its tail. This is the house that Jack built. This is the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the priest all shaven and shorn that married the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cock that crowed in the morn that waked the priest all shaven and shorn that married the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with a crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the farmer sowing his corn that kept the cock that crowed in the morn that waked the priest all shaven and shorn that married the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. The end.